All right, family. So I'm gonna show you what I got going on here and let you know what I'm doing and what the plan is. So I got this little storage unit right here, and the plan is I'm gonna take all of the batteries and everything from out of the RV over there. So that's my tomorrow morning project, and then everything is gonna get transferred into here, and this is gonna be our power station or our power location for the greenhouse. So I already did all of the electrical inside. Everything's coming out here. So I just need to bring over the inverter. And I also have I'm drawing a blank. I can't think of the name of that thing. A box, like a breaker box. That's what it is. A breaker box that I'm going to put in here as well. And then I got some brackets that I'm going to attach here so that way they don't get blown away. I'm thinking I'm also going to probably try to figure out how to weatherproof this from the rain and stuff getting in. So I don't know if I'm going to use a tarp or what, but I got to figure out something. So, all right, so that's what I'm doing. And I don't think I'm going to film the whole thing, but you know, the power of magic of TV. When you come back, hopefully it will be done. So I'll check back with you in a little bit. All right, so this is going to be the future home of the new mini split. I just cleared this area out a little bit. I just moved everything over a little bit so that way I can work on this stuff in the morning. Let's see, we got a nice, oh, look at that sunset, guys. So that will be my plan for tomorrow morning early. We need to use up some more of that water, try and get a little bit lighter because I want to move that tank. But again, what I'm doing here, so we already talked about this earlier. I got to go over to the RV, take that, all of that electrical out of there. And then this is the star of the show right here, EG4 solar air conditioner. And this is the hybrid unit, guys. So this is going to run off of those two solar panels there. I might even add a third one. I don't know. We'll see. But I'm sure that those two will be fine. And that's the plan. So I'm going to call it a night. But early tomorrow, we're going to get out here. And then I realized that I got the wrong bracket. So I was telling you guys earlier that I wanted to kind of bracket this off. I got some hinges, but I need to go to Home Depot tomorrow, and that way I can get some brackets. Because I want to do is just put some brackets on here to give that more stabilization. Put one here, one down there, and then I'm going to caulk it, probably with some clear, just to caulk it all around and make it kind of weatherproof. And I'm still trying to figure out how I'm going to weatherproof this with all this electrical in here. But we'll figure it out. We'll get it done somehow. There's Shimba. All right, guys. We'll see you in the morning.
All right, y'all, it is time for the unboxing and to make sure that we have all of the necessary pieces. We love that this install comes with a cardboard template to hang up on the wall. It makes it super easy. Once the template is in place, you want to double check that it's level, and then before getting started with the install, double check that you have all of the pieces that you need. For this part, you're going to need a hole saw. We used a 2.5 inch. Of course, Dimitri had to take a little break to get his own footage. I swear, this boy. Okay, the template is up. We double check that everything is level, and we put the hole in the wall to connect everything to the outside unit. It's time to get the mini split hung.
All right, so we already seen that's something that we don't like with this whole new EG4 assembly, because this piece this wasn't here in previous versions. Now it's making it really difficult to get to the little twist where we gotta put this drain on. So I had to call in reinforcements because she has little hands. My hands is too big.
Yeah, but does this move at all?
No, because it's kind of fastened on this side, so you can't pull it off.
Because this isn't going down. Like I can't get this down to where it gets down there to be able to.
Okay, so now we're taking off the faceplate so that we can get the wires connected. Once you take off the faceplate, you're going to see 4 screws and you're going to have 4 connectors. White, red, green, and then the black one. They are for positive, negative, neutral, and ground, and labeled 1 through 3, and green is for ground. Each one of the screws need to be loosened up so that you can fit the connecting wires behind it. Make sure that it's snug, and then once in place, tighten the screws back. After that's done, you put the faceplate back on, and it's ready to be hung on the wall.
And I'm gonna go to the outside and pull the wire through. Looks like I don't need to pull the wire through. We already pushed it through.
Time to feed through the refrigerant lines. This step definitely requires 2 people.
Okay, so it's outside. Now we just gotta push it all the way through and hang it on the mount. Oh, we're gonna have to cut that cardboard down. We're gonna have to get an X-Acto knife and cut around it, because that's gonna bother me and Jeanette. All right, so now that the indoor unit is all done, what we're gonna do now, we're gonna take this hose, this line, and we're just gonna gently bend it down. All right, here we go. Unboxing of the outdoor unit. Oh, I missed one. That's pretty much it. Outdoor unit.
And they're over here.
All right, so next part, we're gonna go ahead and get the wiring done for this. All right, and I failed to mention, it did come with this set of hoses. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this out of the wrap so you can see what this looks like. All right, that's what that coil looks like. So it's 2 different sizes. So it's a big one and a small one. And I'm dropping them all over the place. But we'll get to that in a little bit. All right, so now what we got here, we're gonna go ahead and unloosen this screw right here. And again, these are numbered 1, 2, 3, line and neutral. So when you go to hook up your power, you have that there, and then your ground. So I'm gonna go ahead and make those connections, and I'll check back with you in a second. All right, I need you for the next part. We all got parts. My G.
All right, now that that's done, it's time to hook up the refrigerant lines and test with soapy water to make sure that there's no leaks. Make sure everything is tight, but be careful not to over tighten. You don't want to strip anything. This mini split comes with an Allen key, and you use that to open up the pre-charged coolant lines. Once that is done, we put the faceplate back on.
Alright, so that's pretty much it for the solar split install. The only thing I need to do now is hook up 2 solar panels. Unfortunately, I don't have any extra solar panels at the moment because we had to hook up Dominic's unit this morning. So we're gonna go to town tomorrow because the place is closed today, and I'll get some buttons off, get some panels, and then I'll hook those up, and then I'll check back in with you tomorrow so you can see it in action. And yeah, I know I got a little bit of mold building up there, and I gotta figure out how to get that on. Pour some bleach in a minute, but we don't drink that water, so we'll figure it out. All right, I'll check back with you when I get these panels. Ciao.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, my Traveling Pisces peeps.
What's up, fam?
Woo.
What it do?
Sorry for the shakiness and the loud noises. We are in the truck. Why are we in the truck, boo?
Because we're on our way to go get some more solar panels. I told you about that last night. But check this out. This is funny because I don't normally drive the truck, right? I ain't drove the truck in so long.
So long.
But tell me why I just passed the Jeeper and I threw up the fingers like the wave to the Jeep. And I know he's probably like, why did you do that?
Nah, he's probably like most Jeepers and just chuckle at it and say, yup, you must have a Jeep
that's
too.
Just, you know,
Yes. You get so used
normal
to
reaction.
doing it on a
Like,
daily, yeah.
So, all right, but we're going to go get some solar panels so I can finish that mini split install. I didn't show you, but I also wired an AC power cord to be able to power it. I'll probably drop some video when I do Dominic's. I'll show you how I did it. But that's ready to go. I already tested it, plugged it up to the generator, came on, good. So I will see you when we get to our solar panel place.
Solar panel place, say that 3 times, y'all.
Hi, y'all.
All right, we'll check back in a bit. Ciao. If we did not go and spend enough on some daggone solar panels, so we ended up with 3 solar panels, and he's adding on wiring and all that. We almost made it home, but there was a lady on the side of the road selling water tanks. Aaron said, "How much for all of them?" She's at 120, and she's gonna follow us home. So she's literally following us home. I don't know if you can see her back there. Can't see her. I'll show you once we get to the property. So yeah, we made some big purchases
So it's two
today.
55-gallon drum. They're blue plastic drums.
Yeah.
And then a 275-gallon IBC tub. And again, you know, for us it doesn't matter what was in them because we don't use them for drinking. We use them for watering our bodies.
Watering our bodies.
So,
But we also, once we get them, we pressure wash
yeah,
them
we
and
clean them
everything
all out
too.
and all that too.
Yeah.
But the tanks, I got a plan for those. So
Stay tuned for that.
stay tuned. Yeah.
All
It'll be
right.
interesting. See you when you get home. All right, she is up. I'm lower down to, let's put it down to 72. All right, it'll take a little while to come down, but she's going, guys. She's going. All right, so we got the solar panel hooked up. She's working good. So there you go. That's the install on the EG4 Hybrid Minisplit by Signature Solar. Hope you enjoyed. All right, guys, so as promised, I'm gonna show you how I hooked up this EG4 Minisplit to AC power, so that way you can see how to plug it in and still be able to get power when the sun is gone. So here we go. All right, so what I did is I took a piece of 12 gauge wire. I don't know if you can see it on here. Might not be the best for you to be able to see it, but let's see if it has it anywhere on here. It should be over here. There we go, right there. 12 gauge wire right there. And then I just put a prong on one end right here, just a 3 outlet prong. Yeah, there. Ooh, my camera is really blurry today. And then on the other end, I just did 3 connectors right there. Oh, there we go. So 3 connectors there. So I got my ground, neutral, and my load. And then what I got to do is just go ahead and take this cover off, and then I can make my connection. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. All right, I just need to pull away this little sheathing right there, but it's done. So we got our green, which is the neutral, black, which is the load, and then our white, our green, which is the ground, black, which is the load, and then our white, which is your neutral. So there we go. So that's all done. Go ahead and close this all up, and she's ready to go. All right, guys, to wrap up this installation, what I get here is just a 90 elbow for a pipe insulation, and also a 1-inch pipe insulation foam, just a pool noodle if you want to use a pool noodle. But basically what I'm going to do is take this 90 and just kind of stick it in here a little bit and just kind of wrap it so I can kind of cover all of those wires right there. And it doesn't have to be perfect. And then I'm going to take the pool noodle set that here. Now this is where it becomes a little difficult. You might need 2 people because this is really thick. So I got to take the second pool noodle, which I took it and I just split it in half. Here we go. And then put this part on the front side of it. Like that, and then a good old zip tie. Take this, wrap it around there. And what I do is, I don't get it too snug yet. I just kind of finish making sure that it's wrapped around there good. And then once it's kind of where I want it, go ahead and tighten that part up. And then just continue all the way down, and there you go. All right, guys, so don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like this video, leave a comment because it helps the algorithm, and you know it's all about the algorithm these days, right? So until next time,
Ciao for now.
ciao for now. All right, guys, so I've been procrastinating on this job right here for a long time, but it finally needs to happen. So all of this has to come out, and all of it is going to go inside of the new tiny home. So time to get busy.